global energy consumption is increasing. At the same time, fossil resources are diminishing, and petroleum and other fossil fuels are visibly polluting the planet. The increase in temperatures is causing climatic changes. Their extent and consequences are hard to predict. The solutions to these problems are to save energy and to develop renewable sources of energy further. The European Union wants to reduce energy consumption by 20% by 2020. The portion from renewable sources is to be increased by 20% to reduce CO2 emissions by 20%. Necessity has become an obligation. In Europe, only 12% of the technical potential of renewable sources of energy is currently being exploited. There's immense scope, above all in wind, geothermal and solar energy. To exploit this enormous potential, all the regions in Europe must increase their use of decentralized, locally available resources. The province of South Tyrol in northern Italy has already adopted numerous measures to save energy and to expand the use of renewable energy sources. Besides benefits for humans and nature, the local economy is also profiting from this. 54% of South Tyrol's energy requirements are currently met from renewable sources. According to the provincial energy plan, the level is to reach 75% by 2013 and 100% by 2020.
Currently, 54% of the energy demand in our region is covered by renewable energies. The combination of energy savings, increased energy efficiency, and the use of renewable energy will allow us to achieve energy autonomy over the long term.
Buildings still account for 41% of total energy consumption. A milestone in the implementation of energy-saving measures in this area is the Climate House model. Climate House is the first certification system for energy-efficient buildings in Italy. The lower the energy consumption, the higher the energy class of the building. Heating a Climate House A requires less than 30 kilowatt-hours per square meter per year, while consumption for an average building in South Tyrol is around 200 kilowatt-hours per square meter and year. That corresponds to a saving of 85%. First and foremost, Climate House stands for ideal thermal insulation of the shell of the building, including heat insulation windows. Another important aspect is the intelligent use of solar energy. Finally, Climate House buildings are distinguished by optimized domestic engineering and attention to detail during construction. So Climate House stands for energy-efficient building with low heating costs, a high standard of comfort and active environmental and climate protection.
The Climate House certification expresses the energy consumption of a building in a simple way. This has radically changed the behavior of users, who can finally obtain a certificate of quality for their building, knowing that it was also controlled during the planning and building phases. Climate House means living well, living healthily, and saving on energy bills.
By late 2009, there were around 2,000 certified Climate House buildings in South Tyrol, including new and renovated buildings. One example of energy-efficient renovation is the former post office near Bolzano railway station. With insulation of the building shell and a new energy concept, energy consumption has been reduced by 90%.
We are expanding these strategies for sustainability to the entire construction sector. Along with the Climate House certification for buildings, the Climate Hotel seal has been developed for the hotel sector. In this way, we are able to also insert new concepts of sustainability into this important economic sector of tourism.
The Bio Hotel in Gargazzone. In addition to various criteria for sustainability, the goal here too was energy efficiency, both out of conviction and for reasons of image and cost. The Climate Hotel is a new offering in the field of accommodation and tourism. Sustainability as a tourism brand. Bolzano, capital of South Tyrol. This is where Italy's first urban district built to climate house standard is located. The name of the complex is Casanova, and besides low energy consumption, it features a new standard of comfort. A comparable, conventionally built district would consume around 2/3 more energy. This office building is a modern, sustainable solution with warm interiors, yet zero CO2 emissions. It's certified as Climate House Gold, which means that its energy consumption is extremely low. It was built to ecological construction standards, and the energy requirement is met entirely from renewable energy sources. Another shining example is this school building in Lyon, in the Valle Isarco. Thanks to the Climate House Gold building standard and the use of renewable energy, it's the first school in Italy to produce more energy than it consumes. The main points of this climate house are its compact design, triple glazed heat insulation windows, and a controlled ventilation system. The photovoltaic system, in combination with a geothermal system, generates surplus energy that's fed back into the grid.